What's up, everybody? Marhan13 here. Yeah, I'm back. If you don't know the reason I'm gone, basically, I was having some mental issues, more or less a mental breakdown, and I wasn't really ready to come back, but I am now, mostly for the part, but all you need to know is that I'm fine, like I said, well, mostly for the part, but yeah, as you saw from the title and the thumbnail, yeah. Oh yeah, basically, now what if Aster and Yuno were Saiyans, uh, heartburn, but, yeah, for that Aster and what if Aster and Yuno were Saiyans, the thumbnail was done by, Saiyan Sage, yeah, and if you're watching this, man, hopefully you can make a thumbnail for this, so I don't have to keep using this one by Mado, by Mado Design, yeah. Basically this. Now imagine with his hair color slightly mixed in with it, but yeah, alright, let's get into the story of how this happened. Alright, so we see a young Aster and Yuno. Also, I have to say this takes place a year after Lucius's death, since in this AU, like a lot of my other ones, Aster grew up with his mother until she eventually died. And brother, it was mother and brother, and, well, he took the grimoire, and he went to the orphanage. And him and Yuno became close like brothers after that. But yeah. Aster having one goal in mind: make the bastard that killed his mother pay with blood. So yeah, Aster, besides not only just wanting to become the Wizard King, is out for most definite demon blood. He wants to spill some demon blood and, behead one as well. But besides that, now we get to the part where we see him in the village with Aster having a backpack with him. This is the backpack that has Libe's grimoire in it. And so yeah. Now basically we get to the important part where we see them about to get mugged by the old man, but in this one the old man actually decides to use, and actually instead of just trying to take it from the kids, he pulls out a pocket knife and decides to go stab. I'm sorry, that was a little messed up. Stab some kids today. He was on some of that Black Air Force Energy shit. I'm sorry. But yeah, basically while they're dying, they basically go over things they want, which basically includes everything that Rimuru wanted, along with, I wish I was stronger. They both think. Strength boost acquired. But yeah, just keeps going on with, saying, I wish I had better magic control and this wouldn't have happened. When magic control, Jesus, I'm running out of breath. I don't know why. Magic control, Actually, hold up. No, they don't go over things well, basically, hold up. I'm going with the insane monster world. You know what? I'll explain that later. Fuck it. But basically, this is when Libe and the... Also, this is when they hear in their heads, what does it mean by moving to a different world? We don't want to go. We want to stay here and try to become the Wizard King. They will scream out in their head with the voice saying, assessing. Consequences for accessing file of Rimuru Tempest. As it says, consequences. Your passive slimes have been chosen. That's where Aster says demonic slime. And for it says an angelic elf slime, which is basically the angel elf equivalent of a demon lord. So yeah. Also, as you see, if you watch the Insane Monster version of What If Deku was a slime, then you know what I'm doing with this one. But, yeah, this is true when they're, Actually, you know what? I take that back from when they were kids. This is like when they were around 11. Aster's already scarred and you're wondering why I'm doing this, because Aster's already scarred mentally enough from his mother's death, and I don't want to have and basically I don't want to have a messed up kid just running around here as a main character, since he's already messed up in the head from watching his mother basically be brutally impaled by a demon possessing his brother. He does not want, for Yuno, now he has some of the same trauma from being stabbed to death. But besides that, as Libe, while in the book, he's going ballistic. He's losing his shit. Aster was the only family he had left. And now seeing his brother along with someone who you see as a slight friend, he's just losing it in the dark, and his anti-magic is spilling out of the book before it then goes and, creates a sharp little blade and goes straight for the man. With him basically, those being the last words the man says, he's basically just brutally impaled through the head by the anti-magic. And before it didn't immediately starts to rip his body apart. Libe's anti-magic is ripped this man's body apart and left a bloody mess. After this done, before getting back in the book, it stops and goes over to the two boys before it wraps itself around them. With the voice in their head saying, foreign object, anti-magic. Seeing if it's compatible. For Aster it says 100% compatible. Anti-magic skill. Unlocked. While for Yuno it says semi-compatible. Semi-anti-magic skill unlocked. After that, teleporting. Basically teleports them. Basically teleports Aster and Yuno, along with Yuno's actual necklace, which as we know is a magic stone, but along with them. As they're gone. They're gone. This is when we see them waking up in the forest, while in slight different forms. Then they start to open their eyes. My head hurts, Aster says, as he actually looks around, as he, look at each other. With Aster being a blue and slight gray-haired slime. Yeah, gray is Aster's hair color. Slight gray, while Yuno is a blue-black slime. Oh, Aster, yes! Slime. Oh, God. And they think, this is when you two are finally awake. I am Great Sage. What the fuck? Basically, they think. Basically, they're confused as shit right about now. So, basically, they're confused as shit right about now. They don't know what's happening. Now, after an hour or two of coping with what happened to them, can we turn back to human? No. Unless you devour a human body, you two won't be able to turn back. Oh. Well, that's lovely, Aster says sarcastically. As they start struggling along, this is when Aster finds the grimoire, as he eats it almost instantly. Libe, are you here? Aster, is that you? Uh-huh. With Libe being the older brother, he's worried here. Present the phone off. But after that, would also Aster explain who Libe is to they kind of just go on. This is until they spot the wounded body of two women. I'm doing this already. They spot the wounded body of the bodies of two very wounded women who look to be magic knights. Basically, these are two different characters, but all you need is almost that one lady is from the Black Bulls, while the other one is from, what was Yuno's group? The Golden Dons, there we go. We had to help. Luckily, we had slight healing magic, with them actually doing something to the wound. With the two girls waking up. One girl with black hair, and white, also with a black bull's robe on. While the other one is a blonde-haired woman with a Golden Dawn's cloak on. Slime? These two ladies say. Basically, this is like in the demon head. So, they were traveling in the demon head, basically also killing monsters. So, yeah, I'm gonna... thank you. Alright, for simplistic reasons. Black hair. So, you two want to tell us your name? They look at the two slimes confused. Oh, I'm Aster. Aster says, I'm Yuno. Okay, as they both decide to pick one of them up, with Aster getting picked up by the black-haired girl, Yuno being picked up by the blonde. As the black-haired girl says, her name is, Oma. Yeah, Oma. So, the black-haired girl now named Oma, while the blonde-haired girl is named Serene, with a C, Serene. So, yeah. Oh, cool. Oh, wait. So you two are Magic Knights? Well, yes, but we don't really work for our group. We're more like knights that can do what we want, but we still appease to our guild our captain. Well, excuse me. Oh, Asher says, that's awesome. Now, a few hours later, we switch to nighttime with a fire starting. With Shanice and, Shanice. Fuck. You didn't see that. Actually, hold up. Let me check that out real quick. Don't worry about that. But yeah. Let's get back into that. That didn't happen. Basically asking to explain what happened to him. Along with Aster actually revealing why he was at the orphanage in the first place, since these two girls give off a very trusting vibe, if you get what I mean. Now,